Hi everyone! It's been a minute since I last made a video. The past few months have honestly been so chaotic, but also exciting in more ways than one. So I thought it'd be very fun to do a little fall in review. Here's a recap of what life's been like lately with my internship, fun side quests in different cities, and everything in between. So let's start with September. For me, September always brings back that first day of school feeling. You know, that jittery, anxious energy that somehow never really goes away with every year. It's also the start of fall when the leaves begin to turn and everything just feels a little fresh and a little new. This September, however, felt extra nerve-wracking because I was starting my second internship in my first ever product design role. Naturally, I was super nervous going in, but I was also feeling very excited. This is a role that I'm really interested in and see myself pursuing in the future, so the stakes 100% felt high, but in the best way. Now, even with all that anxiety, I luckily started to find my rhythm pretty quickly. Every morning, I'd hop on the train and enjoy a short ride before taking a longer walk to my office. Once at work, I also noticed routines beginning to take shape too, like attending my weekly design critiques, spending focused time in Figma, and gradually finding my footing on new projects and within my team. One cool perk, I really loved exploring my new office. Fun fact, the older owners built this secret escape cabin for their team, and now it's become my cozy little nook. I really love working there whenever I need a change of pace or a change of scenery. It's honestly like a hidden corner of calm in the middle of busy days. Something I always really appreciate about co-op is the slow evenings. Finally just having that time to breathe a little. For some reason, I recently decided it'd be a good idea to pick up running after work. Honestly, I'm still not sure why, but at least it comes with some really gorgeous views. I also started going to reformer Pilates classes with my sister, and that's quickly become my newest obsession. This fall, I went to a pumpkin patch for the first time. It genuinely felt like stepping into a movie scene. Seeing these bright orange pumpkins everywhere, having that smell of maple syrup in the air, and also seeing tractors rolling by. The inner kid in me was absolutely living for it. October started off with a bang, a trip to New York City. We took a very early flight, which meant waking up at 2 a.m. and driving through the dark, but before I knew it, we were boarding the plane and touching down in the city that never sleeps. We spent the morning of that day with family, but by evening, the city was officially ours to explore. New York has such a distinct energy and feel to it, from the buildings, the sounds, the people. Everything moves fast, but I was embracing this new rhythm. As we wandered around, it honestly felt like every corner had something new to see and explore. We stopped by St. Patrick's Cathedral, past the New York Stock Exchange, and we even popped into the Oculus. I feel like we need to take a moment here. I'm not usually into architecture, but that place was doing really nice things to my eyes and brain. Now, our main mission for the night was the Brooklyn Bridge. By the time we got there, the sun had set, so just imagine the city lights glittering everywhere. We walked across, people watched, and just chatted away. Really, I loved every moment of this evening. We wrapped up the night in Chinatown at Melewa. We grabbed their egg yolk buns, which were sweet, savory, and exactly what I needed to end off the day right. And just like that, it was our last full day in the city. We started by getting a tiny bit lost on the subway, but we eventually made our way to Central Park successfully. This area is full of so many hidden gems, like the hotel from Home Alone and this very uniquely shaped Louis Vuitton building. Of course, if you know me, you know I can never say no to biking, so that's exactly what we did. Central Park feels like this little pocket of nature in the middle of the city, so time really did fly by as we biked among a bunch of different runners and cyclists. After all of that, we grabbed a good lunch and naturally had to stop by a cafe for my matcha fix. The rest of the afternoon was just a whirlwind of exploring. We wandered through Rockefeller Center, popped into the Hard Rock Cafe, which had a lot of different artifacts on display, and we also visited the Edge, where I may or may not have had my second matcha of the day. Times Square was as busy as you'd imagine, just packed with a bunch of people and flashing billboards. Later, we stumbled upon this cafe where a robot was making drinks. Somehow this feels more and more normal these days, but I treated myself to what I think was like the tastiest strawberry milk ever. To wrap up the trip, I visited the New York office of my internship, which is located on the 81st floor of the World Trade Center. I don't think I've ever been that high up before, so seeing the city spread out below felt like the perfect way to end this visit. If you told me a few months ago that I'd be in Utah, I probably would have laughed at you. But sure enough, my work was flying out the entire design and product team for an offsite. So a few days of team bonding, brainstorming, and setting our goals and vision going into 2026. So off I went on yet another flight, this time to Salt Lake City. By the time we landed, it was already dark, but that just gave me the perfect excuse for a little hotel tour before calling it a night. Okay, coming in, we have this nice little mirror here, full mirror. We have this really nice bed. I think it's a king size bed. I'm so used to sleeping in like twin size beds, so this is like luxury for me. Got a nice desk area, this TV that greeted me earlier. There's also a little coffee area behind the mirror, which is really nice because I am a coffee lover, so I might be taking advantage of all this. We have our washroom. I've not checked it yet. And yeah, that's my room. Also, please excuse my voice. I know it does sound a little bit nasally. It's because I got sick recently, but I swear I'm in like the last stages of finally overcoming it. Day one started bright and early at 5 a.m. It was chilly, around 0 degrees, but the views that we didn't have the chance to see last night definitely made up for it. After breakfast with my fellow interns, we headed to Carta's Utah office for a full day of learning and team activities, including one fun AI hackathon challenge. We wrapped up the evening with a scavenger hunt and dinner at the most beautiful cabin-style venue tucked away in the mountains. Good morning. It is my second and last full day of my offsite, but I'm really excited for another full day of lots of activities. Day 2 was just as jam-packed as day 1. One of my favorite parts was a career panel where we got to hear advice and lessons learned from people across different roles at Carta, which was super insightful. In the afternoon, we had Teach Me Something sessions, and I picked tiramisu making. It turns out that the designer leading this event is also a pro chef on the side, and I kept on hearing whispers that their cooking was Michelin level worthy, so I knew I just had to join in. The trip has flown by, and I'm now heading back to the airport to go back to Toronto. I blinked and the trip was almost over. I said goodbye to my hotel room and packed my bags. It was honestly such a fun adventure, but I was also very excited to head back to home sweet home. And so there you have it, my fall recapped. As of the day I'm filming this, it snowed for the very first time, so I'm looking forward to my winter in review. I can't wait to talk soon. Bye-bye.